Drone flying was cut a little short.
Always something with the drone, people.
Really cool view, beautiful ship. Now, as I was backing up, a police officer came up to me and asked if I was flying a drone. Of course, I said yes. And this episode of Check-In with the Gskis is called Star of the Seas Embarkation Day. Good morning, Gski family, bright and early from the Terra Luna Resort here at Universal, and it is finally Embarkation Day to board the largest cruise ship in the world, the newest cruise ship by Royal Caribbean, of course, that is Star of the Seas. We have been planning this trip for over a year. Cannot wait to get on board. Actually, I think Embarkation Day is my favorite day just because of all the excitement of getting on and just doing all kinds of things to get ready for your cruise in itself. We have so many tips and tricks to share with you guys as we go through everything. Hopefully we can remember everything we need to share. Yeah, it's going to be one epic adventure, and we will be staying in the Surfside Suite, which is really similar to the room that we stayed in on Icon Seas in our last video. Believe it or not, this is going to be one of the last times we get to experience a Sky Standard type suite or Sky Class type suite, because this room in particular will be dropping down to C Class suite in May of 2026. So if you're watching this
video, they're going to have Sky Class, just this room.
Yeah, this room in particular, which is really nice because it's actually one of the cheapest rooms in terms of a suite class, and you get all the Sky Class amenities like Wi-Fi, coastal kitchen, all kinds of other things, which is really, really nice because we've been contacted by the concierge a few days before the trip, and of course they want to help you as much as they can, and so we've already been booking like laser tag and ice skating, and it's not even technically open to anyone else yet, so there's there's definitely some perks to having that. So yeah, we're about to head over to Port Canaveral. It takes about an hour and a half drive to get there from Universal from Terra Luna Resort anyways, and should be one nice calming ride because I think we're all tired from the 26,000 steps that we did yesterday at Epic Universe. So if you haven't seen that video, check that out. It was our first time at Epic Universe. Really cool. Moving on to Star of the Seas, cannot wait to board and experience the brand new or 2.0 version of the Pearl and so many other things. We'll get the kids kind of thoughts on what they want to do first. I'm sure Carousel is definitely going to be up on the top. And of course we want to see the some of the differences between Icon and Star as well. There's definitely going to be some tweaks to it, so can't wait to see what those differences are. So here we go, guys. Let's start going and heading over to the port and possibly fly the drone as long as I'm allowed to.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Well guys, welcome to Port Canaveral, Florida. Right behind me is Star of the Seas. We did make it really quick drive actually from Terra Luna Resort. It's actually only a 1 hour drive this time. There was absolutely no traffic. Driver was fantastic. I'll leave a description of who we use as a driver from getting from the airport to Universal, and it was the same driver getting us from Universal to Port Canaveral. So really cool. Star of the Seas right behind me. Looks so beautiful. Cannot wait to get on board. I'm so excited. Can't wait to see my parents' reaction, mostly because, like I said before, never been on an Icon class ship, so it should be really, really cool for them. Of course, our kids are already super excited. They've done this before on Icon. They can't wait to possibly meet Sailor, which will be kind of difficult if she's just as hard as finding as Rover is. Of course, we always found Rover, so hopefully we can find Sailor. It will be really cool to meet her as well. But anyways, guys, so Star of the Seas right behind me. Cannot wait. Got all the water slides. Got Crown's Edge. I think it's actually on the other side. This is just a typical logo here, but we'll be doing Crown's Edge as well. Aquadome in the front. Can't wait to get on. Gonna fly the drone here in just a second. Let me get the drone out, test it out, give you some cool aerial photos of Royal Caribbean's newest, largest cruise ship, Star of the Seas. Drone flying was cut a little short.
Always something with the drone, people.
So while I was flying, actually, when I finished flying, I was putting it away, and I was actually about to pack this camera up and actually do a little update on the vlog after flying and let you know what I saw and how cool it was. Saw Crown's Edge, flew all the way around the ship. Obviously, you saw all that. Really cool view, beautiful ship. Now, as I was packing up, a police officer came up to me and asked if I was flying a drone. Of course, I said yes. And he said, where was it? And I had just packed away. I told him where it was. And then he asked me if I was aware that you cannot fly a drone in Florida, is what he said. I was like, what, really? In Florida? He's like, well, in this area. And I wasn't aware of that. And of course, I even checked the FAA and everything like that. And he's like, yes, that's all true. It's all good to fly here according to the FAA. But they just passed a state law that says you can't do it. So completely unaware. So if anyone's out there and wants to fly a drone just like I did, you technically cannot. And so anyways, not a big deal. Nothing really major happened.
Well, I'm sure mostly in this area. I mean, we are right by NASA.
Yeah, he let me know that NASA's nearby and SpaceX, and that's probably why it's heightened security here. So yeah, not a huge deal. Anyways, he had to take my information, and then he gave me a pamphlet, if you will, a printed out copy of all the rules and regulations showing that he wasn't lying to me. So anyways, I asked ChatGPT, and of course ChatGPT said no, it's okay, but then I put more specific, what about Port Canaveral, and then it did confirm saying you can't fly in this property zone. Now I think if you step outside the property then you can fly, but we're not going to do that anymore. But we did get the footage, which is great. So we are here now in the suite lounge. We did make it here. With the drone still. We still have everything. No tickets, no nothing. Didn't get arrested. So what a great way to start off our adventure. Really cool guy. Was really nice about the whole thing. So not a big deal. Did ask to take a photo with him, but he declined to take a photo. So if you don't believe me, all I got is this photo here, which is of the police car. But yeah, so we're just waiting on my parents to get checked in. We're sitting here in the suite lounge, already checked in, and we'll all board together here shortly. And actually about, well, we can start boarding in 7 minutes, so we'll see how quick my parents can get to their spot, and we'll all board together. So Isla, what are you most excited to see on Star of the Seas?
Probably eat like breakfast, and then at lunch I want to like do laser tag.
So do you not find anything over there in the snack area in the suite lounge that looks good?
No.
So there you go, folks.
They have like lemon cookies and like coconut cookies.
Lemon and coconut, not for our kids. And Aria didn't find anything either. So when we get on the ship, you want to get something to eat, and then what'd you say?
Maybe I'll go. Well, maybe we might go to Surfside and do like stuff there.
Yeah, check out the new Surfside because they got a new slide, a new play area, and the carousel I've heard is a little bit different, new character.
After that, I do want to do laser tag because laser tag opens like at like not like right when like people board.
Well, that's a good point. I haven't talked about that either. Well, let me back that up. So laser tag is on this ship, and it takes place in the ice skating arena, and I've heard that it does book up really quickly, and I've also heard that you can only book it once you get on board and connect to their Wi-Fi. I think we could probably connect to their Wi-Fi now, but I haven't seen it come up as a reservation. But again, for us, since we're staying in a suite, we asked our concierge to do that for us, so we should be able to get it no problem. But if you're staying in a standard room or whatever, you probably want to prioritize that if your kids are in
ice skating.
That and ice skating, those are big ones that get
As soon
picked
as you
up.
get on the ship, book it.
Yeah, so look out for those kinds of things. On the cruise app on Royal Caribbean, you can go to the activities and look for it on each day. I will tell you, ice skating is on day 1, and it starts around 6 o'clock, and it goes all the way until 8 or 9. So there is a day 1 ice skating, and then there is some towards the end of the cruise too. But like I said, I haven't seen laser tag pop up yet, so I can't tell you when that starts happening. But you can see people walking behind me. They're already boarding. They will be the first ones on the ship. Pretty cool. We will be one of the first ones too within the first 1,000 people or so. Maybe less than that. So anyways, guys, I think the next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna get ready and head on to Star of the Seas. Here we go, boarding the ship. Parents were so excited they left us. They've already on the ship. So here we go, our turn to get on the ship. Mom's got 360 going. Just hold it up. Yep, first time using it, so we'll see how the content turns out. But yeah, here we go, guys. Last turn and we're on.
We're almost on vacation officially.
We are on the ship, you guys. We got the Pearl right behind us. My parents are already doing their muster station drill, not waiting for us at all.
Hoping to get their reaction.
Yeah, I know. Oh well, but you get our reaction instead. So Pearl's right behind us. You'll always see this pretty crowded right when you board because it is a spectacular.
You don't have to take a picture right away. There will be lots of times where it's not crowded at all.
Yeah, so wait a little bit into your cruise, then you get a picture with it with no one in there. That's the best thing to do. And then of course go do your muster station immediately, which is what we're gonna do. And then we're gonna go pick up our soda cup and possibly see if they have a black WOW band. I did bring all of our WOW bands. We have white, blue, and yellow. And I'll talk a little bit more about what a WOW band is and does in a minute. But for now, we're here. Let's go get muster station over with and start enjoying vacation.
10 seconds later.
Y'all act like y'all know what y'all are doing.
We wanted to get y'all's reaction.
It's pretty cool.
What elevator did you get on?
Here, baby.
H, you're right. Destination elevator.
Hey, I see 7 up there.
Well, there it is.
First time on the destination elevator, right?
Yeah, this is cool.
Where you don't
So-
share or stop.
So if somebody just gets on because they saw it up an elevator,
They're
they're going to where you're going.
going.
Yeah. But if they're, you won't share elevators. But
All right, everybody. Here's the kids' favorite area.
yeah.
Let's see what's changed.
No, and they just hop on.
Are y'all looking for cruise ducks already?
Yep.
I knew it. So I've heard this red slide by the stair has been shut down. I'm going to see if that's still true. It looks like it is. Yep, it's still shut down, still out of service. So anyone who wants to know, this fun slide probably won't be open for the whole cruise. I'm not sure why. I think maybe there was probably an accident or something and now it's ruined for everybody. Oh, you found the new... Yeah, y'all see what's different? The kids just saw that there's a new seahorse. Is that the only new one, the seahorse? Looks like that's the new character. Of course, this play area is completely new too. Isla's already going on up. First one to play on it on this cruise. There goes Aria and Isla. So that's pretty cool. That's new. It's definitely better than what they had on Icon, which was more of a little climbing wall on a small slide. This slide is pretty dang cool. How is it?
Good.
Cool?
Yep.
It's better than what was on Icon, right? That's pretty cool.
Get over there and stand over it. I'll get
There's Aria's favorite place and probably his favorite place. So one of the big cruise tips that we give all the time is always, especially if you love water slides, water activities, come with your bathing suit on and pack a little change of clothes because the lines are pretty much empty for all water activities, the pools, the big water slides above at where they have 7 or 6 or however many different water slides. You can do that with no line if you board early and come on with your bathing suit. I mean, look how empty Surfside is. This is as empty will be the entire cruise. So our room should be right behind me, right here somewhere, staying in a Surfside suite. So we'll have a view down to here. We'll have 2 little balconies that look down. Those rooms open at 1, I believe. But for now, I think we're gonna go up, or no, we're gonna probably go find our WOW bands and soda cup, and then maybe go up top and just see what's going on at the water park. All right, guys, so got the WOW band. So they didn't have black. So on this cruise ship, or maybe it's just this time of year since it's December, they had red and green and orange. So I went ahead and got a red one because that is my favorite color. So got red. So now we have 4 WOW bands from different ships. We have a red one from Star, red or white and blue from Icon, and we also got a yellow one from Icon. So we're starting to collect some WOW bands now. You can reuse WOW bands from other ships. You just ask them to reactivate it. So I got one red one for me, and then I reactivated our white one for Jennifer to use. So we now have 2 WOW bands, and I have 2 WOW bands left over. I may give to my parents, and they can activate it for their room. So go check that out at Dueling Piano Bar. That's the best place to get them. That's where you'll find them. Go quick, because they will run out of colors really quickly too. And the other thing you want to go get while you're over there is your soda cup if you have a soda package. That's the shortest line to get it, or at least from what I'm seeing. All the other bars are really backed up, and that's where you get soda package cups at any bar. But the Dueling Piano Bar, which is right next to where you get your WOW band, you can get both knocked out pretty quickly. So now I think what we're going to do is check in the kids for a kids club, and that's really the last big activity that we really need to accomplish to get all the little things out of the way and really start being able to do whatever we want, exploring and just having fun. So let's go to Adventure Ocean, get the kids checked in. First ice cream of the cruise, you guys. Usually I've thought about with her doing an ice cream counter, but that's just not possible to keep up with. She probably has at least 4, if not more, a day. So number 1 for you. And it's only 11 o'clock.
I'm gonna get 10.
Yeah, so arcade is right over here. We're back at Surfside. So Mom went to go check to see about checking the kids into Adventure Ocean, and it was way too busy right now. So we'll do that later when we try to go check them in, probably later at night. That's probably a better time to do it because it seems like everyone wants to check them in immediately. So wait on that. The thing about WOW bands, I forgot to mention, they basically are like a magic band, if you will, with Disney, where it will open doors, you can buy things with it, so you don't have to actually use your card and carry that around with you all throughout the cruise ship. So that's a good thing about the WOW band. Now, you still need your card to check kids in and out of Adventure Ocean and to get on and off the ship. So you can't use your WOW band for any one of those things, but you can use it for everything else. And it's just a nice convenience. And I think it's about $9.99 to get a WOW band, or at least I'll find out when they charge my card, I guess. But so kids are eating right now, which is a great place to get food, is down at Surfside, little snacks. It looks like Mom got a quesadilla, which I'm surprised she didn't get it. Huh? It's a pizza?
Pizza something. Like
That's
like
new.
pizza folded over.
Wow.
I forget what it's called. I just wanted to try it.
So that is a new food item. I have not seen that before. Looks kind of good. We'll see if Mom likes it. She is the queen of like snack foods, so she'll let us all know if it's actually good or not. Looks like a pepperoni pizza too.
Yeah.
And Isla got the basic chicken, popcorn chicken, which are great, and Mom got some churros as well. That's a good sign.
I think the popcorn chicken is better than Icon.
Isla claims it's better than Icon, popcorn chicken that is. I think after this, if the carousel's open, we'll probably do some carousel. And definitely want to check out the arcade. It looks different. Looks like it's got new games. I wonder if they have Mario Racing inside there. Who knows? But they probably definitely have a duck arcade game in there.
Yep, I think there's 2 because I see like 2.
And I think Grandma and Papa went up to the Windjammer, which they should find in the Windjammer. There is lobster up there on boarding day. I'll go confirm that later. What I'm after in terms of food is actually up at base camp on the Adrenaline Park area with all the water slides and stuff. There's a place called Base Camp, and that has a smash burger I want to try. Oh, and by the way, the carousel's entrance is different than Icon. They enter in on the arcade side, whereas Icon, it's on the back side. So they flip that around. That's another difference. so definitely a lot more open compared to Icon. They definitely changed a lot of the games around.
There's less people.
Well, there's less people right now. It's definitely going to get a lot more busy later on. This by far would be the coolest thing to win, but the chances of winning that, probably next to none. But we'll probably try that, right? We'll try it a few times. And then it probably won't win. So this is obviously one of the games we play a lot. And we do allow this to count to be part of the duck competition that we'll start and play.
Are we doing hiding the duck and whoever finds it, they lose and they...
Yeah, so we're probably going to play a game where we hide one of our ducks and see who can hide the duck and it survive the longest without someone finding it.
Oh, I know where I'm going to hide mine.
So we're going to try to find a really good hiding spot throughout the ship and hide it early and then start counting days, hopefully days, and see how long it lasts. So it doesn't look like they have Mario here. So Icon did have a Mario Kart racing game. Looks like they replaced it probably with Fast and Furious. That's new too. All these games are actually new compared to Icon. So we'll have to try some of these out and see if they're just as fun as Mario Racing. This one kind of looks interesting too. I wonder if it's a racing game or not. I will probably be playing this a few times. But yeah, it's a nice space. Definitely move things around like I said. Feels spacious for right now because no one's in here. But we'll see when it gets busier how the flow works. Not sure it's a great idea to put the duck thing right by the entry door because it's going to get really crowded. I kind of like how it was in the back corner on Icon and away from everything. But again, like I said, we'll see once it gets really crowded and see how everyone's interacting with the space and see if it's better or not. So how was the base camp burger?
It's actually pretty good. Definitely better than the regular burger.
Yeah, so this is a smash burger that you get right over here at base camp, which is over here by the water slides. So late breaking news on the water slides, which is amazing to me, is the orange slide, also known as the Frightening Bolt, is officially open, I think for the first time ever on Star of the Seas. So there was an accident that happened on Icon where it was used to have a glass portion that broke out, and now they fixed it both on Icon and Star, but they have been closed down the entire time since that accident. But now for the first time ever, it is open. Now you can't record or take a camera on it, but I'll certainly be doing it. Maybe if we can get Mom to do it, that would be amazing. I'm sure my parents will also do it. So stay tuned for that, but late breaking news on that. It is open as of December 14th. So rooms are almost ready. It is 12:42, but before we go to our room, we're actually gonna go check out the Grove, which is the suite area, and it should have a little pool and hot tubs and snacks and ice cream and all kinds of things up there. So let's go check it out and see if there's anything different between Star and Icon, which I don't think there is, but only one way to find out. So it looks like the layout is exactly the same as on Icon, but the furniture is definitely different. I remember on Icon when you get up to the very top deck of the Grove, they had these green like beds that cover everything, so you're mostly in the shade. I don't know if they got bad complaints about that or what, but clearly they changed all the furniture where it's all open for sunbathing instead of shade, which I actually like the green beds better on Icon, which clearly is missing here on Star of the Seas. But let us know in the comments, which would you rather have, a cabana that is covered and in the shade or some tanning beds like that? But check both sides, and those don't exist anymore, at least not on Star.
So excited.
We have made it to our room and we shall go in.
We shall.
Welcome to the Surfside Suite
All right, come on.
family room. Wow.
This is like yesterday.
Yeah, it's the same.
Elf! Are elves?
What?
What?
What are elves?
No.
How the heck?
What in the world?
How in the heck they followed us?
How did they get here?
Maybe they climbed to our back. Maybe they was following us.
That is. I can't believe that.
How long have they been here?
Maybe they told Santa that they can come here. And they allowed elves. And I see another elf.
But
on
look,
their side.
they even have ducks.
They got us for it.
Wow.
This is my joke.
Well, Coco and Sparkle, we thought we left you at home and you were going to stay there and watch the house, but
Guess they decided to join us.
I guess they needed a vacation too.
because their friend was there. Maybe that's their
Oh
friend.
yeah, there was an elf on the carousel.
Maybe that's their friends.
And look, we got some diamond
Ooh,
things because we are
dress
officially
request.
diamond members.
Just your friends. Maybe there's some in the other people's room, and there's friends.
I don't know, maybe. So let's see what we get as a diamond member. Wow.
What? What?
It's a pin.
Dad, a pin what?
It's pretty nice.
Pin what?
Yeah.
When Addie came and I told her about our trip, and she's like, your elves might come
How did she know?
I don't know. She maybe went to
Maybe
look
her
at-
elf
Maybe
told
she-
her elf.
yeah.
Our elves.
Maybe.
Wow.
Maybe Santa told them that they were situated for the dog.
Wow. Well, that's pretty cool little thing, you guys, to see Coco and Sparkle show up in our
We
room.
don't know how to figure it out.
Wow. Kind of crazy.
I
Well,
wonder how they're gonna go back. Dad, this is the same desk. And that's
Yep.
the same thing.
yeah, it's exactly the same room as our icon video. So if you're really curious to see a full walkthrough tour, we'll give you a quick one here, but it's also on our icon video. So generally, this is the area that the kids will sleep in. As you can see, our Isla is already getting her room situated to how it was on icon.
We get a gooder balcony because last time it was like, I would say like,
Oh, you have a better view, is what you're saying.
Dad, there's bigger spoons and the other one that they didn't have coffee.
Guys, that's a late-breaking news.
And Grandma
We
had
got bigger
coffee.
spoons.
Dad,
Yeah?
and once I go into Grandma's room, I found a coffee. Dad,
Wow.
wonder how they know where our room is. Yeah.
I have no idea. I am speechless to see Coco and Sparkle. How about you show everybody what this room can do in terms of closing? I'm talking about the doors.
Oh.
Show everyone right here.
Where?
Okay, Aria remembers.
Wait, I think this is different. Yeah, it's different.
Oh, do they not have it anymore?
No, they don't.
Wow. So that is different, you guys.
Just
Look.
curtains.
I'm actually surprised. Yep, just curtains. So before, there used to be a metal door inside
Can I
here.
tell them something?
And now it's just blackout curtains.
Dad, can I say something?
You just did.
The bed can turn into a bed like theirs.
That's right. So this couch right here will turn into a bed, and the kids sleep here, which is kind of nice because they get their own little
And
TV,
there's a light.
shelves, storage up here, and then a light and a plug, a USB plug there, so
And
they
then-
can plug in iPads and other things like that. Shades to bring down for nighttime. Cool view. Oh, that you can't see because it's so bright.
Dad, you
see.
was wrong. And this goes up automatically.
Yeah. And so we get a cool view of the carousel, which is nice. And you can kind of see the water, believe it or not, way back over there. So it's kind of like a water view.
Dad, later can we go to the water and play?
Yeah, so the kids definitely want to go do the splash pad already, which, again, one of our cruise tips. Wear your
And I
bathing
want to
suits.
do candy.
And it has more stuff. It has
And
more
I
stuff.
want to do some candy right there.
Yeah, Sugar Beach. Right there. Maybe
Hey,
that's
look.
a downside of being in this room.
Look.
All the kids will be remembered to go to Sugar Beach.
Hey, Dad.
And, of course,
I'm
the
gonna
arcade.
show them.
So it could be a downside to this room.
Show them this.
We saw your tattoo already, which is looking cool. I don't know what that is. It's like an axolotl.
Axolotl. Excuse me. Oh, look, pink. Pink.
Yeah.
Like, maybe they like this.
Well,
That's
be careful.
why
Don't touch the elves.
I think they watched me getting this and they like Princess Peach. Maybe they comes for that.
Maybe.
And
Maybe.
they like it.
And so the rest of the room, pretty simple. Got Mom on the bed there, and let me fix the color rendering here.
Can I draw?
Sure. So got a bed there, got our TV, and then of course the balcony is right outside of the room that goes outside, which we basically hardly ever use. And then got storage in the side cabinet here. Got a USB and USB-C, I think that's what it's called, plug there. And do you have one? Yes. Mom's actually got a real plug. That wasn't there on Icon, was it?
I can't remember.
Well, there is a real plug here. If you've seen our Icon videos, you know those are hard to come by in these rooms these days. Let's check over here. Wow, we got more water than we will ever drink. I guess that's another perk of Diamond members, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we have the European plug, which I doubt we packed. I did not either. So I guess Mom's going to be testing out the plug situation for her hair stuff. Yeah, that's a face of, oh my gosh, I forgot to pack something.
Well, I think you
And
normally
what's
pack
crazy
it.
is that's on our list of things that you should bring.
I know, but I never pack it.
We know.
So.
So yeah, I guess I forgot to pack it. Totally slipped my mind. But yeah, there's a European plug right there. We usually plug into there to get Mom's hair stuff.
Well, I guess we'll see if it works.
Yeah.
And if not, then I'll have to borrow one from Royal.
Oh well, we're gonna find solutions.
I've read that they have like,
Oh
I don't know if it's a curler or just a blow dryer, but hopefully at least
yeah.
I think there's a blow dryer in here though.
Yeah, I think it's in one of the drawers. We'll find it. But yeah, nice bed, nice setup here. Don't forget your European plug. We'll see if it matters here shortly. These are all the cabinets for storage. Whoop. Wrong side pull. Got your safe inside there. Nice storage. I usually take up this storage and then Mom takes up the rest. And I think this is the fridge. Yes, fridge in here below the coffee. And then of course your closet space. Light turns on. We get robes for being both, I think, Sweet and Diamond members. And then of course some shoes, house shoes, slippers, and then more storage inside there. Lots of hangers as well, so that's nice to see. And then finally, you'll see that we have a door on this side and a door on this side. One is the toilet room. Exciting stuff. Nothing too fancy about it, but it's a nice little toilet area. So they do separate it here in this Surfside suite. And then the shower room as well that has its another sink and everything in there. And so the other cool thing in here is this is where you can find some more plugs for 3-prong outlets, which I know some people need and some people don't need anymore because everything's USB-C and USB. So in a nutshell, guys, that is our room. Pretty nice little room for us. Probably last time we'll ever get this room because it's not a part of the Sky Class suite.
I don't know. I think I'd probably go back to our balcony.
Yeah, I actually like the infinity
this.
balcony room.
I remember this.
Yeah. Which my parents are staying in an infinite balcony room. And we'll probably go check that out just to show you guys what it looks like. We have had it before.
Yeah.
Which was our first
Icon
room on Icon. Yep. So I think we're going to get unsettled here, guys. Unsettled? Unsettled? Is that the right word? That sounds weird.
No,
Unsettled?
No. We're going to get
settled. Unsettled. We're going to get settled here, guys. I saw our luggage down the hallway. I'm going to go get those, start unpacking, get situated.
And then just rest for a little bit, chill.
Yeah, figure out what my parents are going to be doing for dinner. May go to dinner with them, may check out Coastal Kitchen. Not real sure yet.
Yeah, because we have plans.
Yeah,
I
we
think
have
we have
ice
a
skating.
show too.
Ice skating, and yeah, I think we may have a show. We'll check all that out and get you guys updated on that. But for now, we're going to go ahead and unpack, get settled in, and chill out.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
So we got our things unpacked. Room is looking much better, even though we got a bunch of ducks on our bed. Start to hide those. We did hang up all the kids' clothes, which is one of our cruise tips, which you'll see here. Kids' clothes all hang in a shoe organizer, all strung up by metal on the metal ceiling on magnet hooks.
Magnetic.
That's going to be the intro. So we put it on both sides, and it actually works really nice, like a little closed column, if you will. So that worked out really well. The last time we put it on the door and behind this little thing here, and actually I think it's going to work way better there. So we also went over to Grandma and Papa's room and showed them how to use it because it's high tech, and they had no idea that their infinite balcony room has a sliding up and down window. If you want to see what that looks like, you can go watch our channel from our first Icon video. We had the exact same room, and basically showed them how to work their room. But they thought it was super cool. It seemed like they liked it a lot. They liked that interior space that becomes a balcony if you roll down the window or not. But it's like free extra space. So it's actually one of our favorite rooms too. So we're actually going to start getting ready to go to Coastal Kitchen. And then we got a show, which is our favorite, and add another to the Yon counter. We have a show tonight, which is Adam Cario, which we actually saw him on Icon of the Seas. Hilarious guy.
I like him.
I think I'll try to take some video, possibly. I think it's okay. We'll listen to the announcements and see if it's okay or not. If not, I do have meta glasses to try to get something. So stick with us. That's the game plan. That's where we're heading. Come along and find out. Well, Coastal Kitchen, as always, one great experience. I mean, sometimes we don't love the menu, but we love the tranquility you get when you go to a dining area. I mean,
they take great care of you, drinks, happy
everything's
hour.
really quick.
We got to sit upstairs.
Oh,
this
yeah,
time.
that's what you meant. I was like, well, I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, so it's 2 stories, 2 levels area of dining, and we sat upstairs this time, which every time up until now we've always sat on the lower part.
Yeah.
So kind of weird. But yeah, also cool. And while we were sitting up there, we, believe it or not, spotted Sailor.
Yeah.
She was down at the Aquadome area just watching some of the team do their jumps and swimming, and she looked really excited to be watching that. So we went down there and just took a quick video of her, which was kind of cool to see. And hopefully we get to meet her. Definitely grew a lot since, you know, well, we haven't ever seen her, but since we started following her journey, she's definitely grown a lot. So some bad news, or somewhat bad news, is we will not be going to CocoCay tomorrow. And that is because there's a massive cold front that's blowing in, and it's going to be way too windy to basically even dock the ship.
Yeah.
And then it'll probably be way too windy to do really anything in the water. So they decided to cancel it, and it's just going to be a sea day, but we will get to St. Thomas a little early and stay there a little bit later. The bad thing, if you guys have been following the channel long enough, you know we've been to St. Thomas twice now, and one of our favorite excursions to do is actually going and doing through Royal Caribbean what's called St. John on your own. And the reason why we like doing that, go watch our last video, we explain a lot more to it, but it was mainly because Aria's making fun of me. It's mainly because there was no age restriction to do it, so we were able to get our youngest, Aria, to come with us to St. John because you got to take a water taxi to get there.
Daddy.
Well, just a few days ago, they let us know that they're putting a restriction on it where minimum age now is 6, and they have a maximum age of 72 or 75.
Yeah.
So,
And a max weight.
yeah, which is 275 or something like that. Anyways, so now they have restrictions on it, so we can't really... On cue, every time we stay in this suite, that is the restroom.
I'm tall enough to go.
That's so loud.
I'm tall
It
enough
hurts my eardrums.
to go up by myself on the carousel.
That's right. This is the first time Aria has been able to go on the carousel by herself on any ship we've ever been on. So yeah, back to St. John. So we canceled that because we kind of had to because Aria technically couldn't go. So that's a little bit unfortunate, so we can't get to St. John. But we're going to now try a different beach because we've done Maggins Bay, which again...
What's Maggins Bay?
On our video. That's where I had technical difficulties with my drone. It's like a common occurrence on these cruises. Something going on with my drone all the time. But yeah, so I think now we're probably going to just go to Brewers Bay when we do end up there in 2 days and check that out and see what it's about. Just add to our inventory of things we've done on cruise ships, I suppose. To end the video, one cool story. So before the cool story, saw Adam Cario, right?
Yeah.
And once again, same show, really funny. Was
But
laughing.
such a good show.
Yeah, you have to go see him if you get a chance. So yeah, Adam Cario, go check him out. Put a little couple clips in here for you. Definitely worth going and see. Really funny guy. Awesome juggler. I think he's like, they said, a 2-time world champion juggler or something like that, which is pretty dang impressive.
Yep.
That's right. So cool stories there too. So to end the video with one cool story, from one cool story to another cool story. So we happened to go to what is called Admiral Awesome's Nighttime Bedtime Story, which we did a lot on Icon of the Seas. Mm-hmm. And I saw it was on the cruise compass or the itinerary that there will be an Admiral Awesome doing the same thing. And obviously the chances of it being the same Admiral Awesome is like
no, wait.
little to no chance. And so I was letting Isla know because she was in Admiral Awesome's show a lot on Icon and she grew to really like him a lot. And so I was explaining to her it's probably most definitely not going to be the same guy. So we'll just go check and see if he's just as funny. So we exit the doors of Surfside.
And we almost weren't going to go.
That's right.
We were missing half of it.
So we walked through the doors to get onto Surfside. And I looked at Jennifer. I was like, there is no way. And this guy's got a specific accent. I think he's from England is what he said. And sure enough, it's the exact same Admiral Awesome.
We could just tell. We were like, that's him without even looking.
From Icon. How amazing is that? Not only that.
Don't run away from me. I will get it from my hand.
Not only that, we watched a little bit of his show, and he recognized us, came over, talked to us. We showed him the photos that we took with him on Icon, and talked to him a little bit. And he wants to recreate the photo, so we can have a photo when Isla was 6.
Isla, you want to tell us about it?
No.
We're going to have a photo when Isla was 6 with him, and now 7. If you know, you know, and everyone knows. Yeah, there you go. So he thought that was funny. My dad made that joke. He was like, yeah, you can do a 6-7 photo. And yeah, it was a hoot.
Yeah. It's just really cool that out of nowhere he came up to Michael and was like, I recognize you. Like,
yeah, and I told him that it's pretty cool. I was like, yeah. And I explained to him where he knew us from. It certainly wasn't from YouTube. So anyways, I got to talk to him a little bit. He let us know that he just joined Star of the Seas.
I know, 2 weeks ago.
Well, and he didn't perform at all last week, he said, because...
The weather.
So this is actually his first performance or doing things on a cruise itinerary. And he joined basically 2 weeks ago. This is his first week doing it. How crazy is that? Absolutely insane. So we got to talk to him a little bit more. And he let us know that he will be leaving Star of the Seas in October. I said, there is no way. And I was like, well, where are you going after Star? He said, I'll be on Legend in October. I was like, dude, we're going to be on Legend in November. Yeah. So we're going to get to see him again in November. And we'll have a 6, 7, and 8 photo. He totally agreed to it. So really cool guy. You got to go see him. Hopefully you get a chance to see him on Star of the Seas. And if you don't know, in October of 2026, they'll be on Legend of the Seas.
Yeah.
Super cool experience. Just really cool. I mean, just to think about all the people that he probably meets in his career, what he's doing, and to remember us.
What's Legend of the Sea?
Really cool. So to end the video, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Definitely share some tips and trips. Started off a little bumpy with the drone thing going on, but ended really awesome.
Yeah.
Admiral awesome. So with that, guys, we'll see you guys tomorrow on a sea day, because we're not at CocoCay, so another sea day. But
Lots
we'll see you
to
there.
do.
Oh yeah, lots to do for sure. We'll see you guys then. Thanks for liking and subscribing. We'll see you guys later. Bye.
Bye.
Magnetic.
Magnetic.
It was mainly because Aria's making fun of me. So I think we're gonna get unsettled here, guys. Unsettled. Unsettled, is that the right word? That sounds weird. Unsettled.
No. We're gonna get
Settled. Unsettled. On it, so we can't really on cue every time we stay in this suite. That is the restroom. Everybody okay? Any questions? Am I okay? Nope. But it's got nothing to do with the blue. This episode of Check In with the Gskis is called Admiral Awesome. What's up, Gski family? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Star of the Seas on our day 2 adventure, which actually got canceled because we were supposed to be going to Perfect Day at CocoCay. So if you saw our video yesterday, we explained what happened. Basically, a cold front's moving in and it's too
much
windy.
wind.
And so we're basically diverting and just heading straight over to St. Thomas. That is what we're going to do today. Is just going to be a day at sea today and a day at sea tomorrow, and then I think we'll arrive at
There's
St.
a day
Thomas.
at sea tomorrow?
I believe so. We'll have to go double check, but I'm almost positive that's the case. So, day at sea, and there's obviously tons of things to be doing on this ship. There's endless, and so we're not that upset that
It
we're...
gave us a chance. It gave us a chance to sleep in, which was
That's
obviously
crucial because
really
we've
good.
been up early and going for like 3 or 2 days straight.
Tonight we're going to the ice skating thing.
That's right. We are doing ice skating show tonight, which is a show we've never seen, obviously, because it's first time on Star for us. So should be a really cool show. I have seen bits and pieces and clips of videos, and I definitely think you should stick around to see what it looks like, because I will try to video a little bit of it, assuming it is allowed. Obviously, it should be somewhat allowed because I've seen videos of the show already. Tons of things to do on the ship, so that's why we're not really upset that we're not going to CocoCay. I mean, we would prefer to go to CocoCay
I'm
just
sad I
because.
won't get my chicken sandwich.
That's exactly right. The secret
And we
sandwich.
don't get our bed.
Yeah.
The secret sandwich is the main thing for me, which go watch our last time we were out there, and you understand what that means for us. We've been there many times, so it's not that big a deal that we don't get to go to CocoCay. And like I said, the ship's so large, there's tons to do on the ship, as it is its own itinerary in itself. Obviously, you guys also know that from yesterday, our elves on the shelf, Coco and Sparkle, have joined us on the cruise. They shocked us coming into our room yesterday.
So crazy.
So they're still up to their naughty selves and doing their thing. So what did they end up doing last night?
I know. They're like on the ceiling with like the green string.
Wow, look at that. They somehow got out of Isla and Aria's room,
Tried
decided
to decorate.
they started decorating our room for us, and it looks like one of them's kind of stuck up in the ceiling up there.
That's Coco.
Yeah, so they're still up to their naughty ways or whatever mischievous things and arts and crafts. That's kind of what they're up to.
Dad, they can fit in there. They're elves. They have magic.
Oh. I think we're gonna go and get some breakfast. It's 9. Oh, it's almost 10 o'clock already. It's a good way to sleep
Small
in for
breakfast.
sure. Small breakfast, that's right, because kids really want their popcorn chicken from
Popcorn chicken.
Surfside. Little snacks place downstairs, which is really good too. That's what we're gonna do.
Icon.
We're
I want
gonna
popcorn
yeah.
chicken.
Let's go get some breakfast and see what we can get into, and who knows, maybe we'll run into Sailor this time and
That's
get to
what
see
I was
her.
about to say.
No, let's go explore the ship. That's the only way to find her. the breakfast situation, you definitely want to go down to Surfside Eatery.
Yeah.
It was absolutely empty.
Well, especially for us, because we don't like a lot of breakfast food, so that had the right amount of variety for us, and it wasn't crowded.
Yeah, completely empty.
Yeah.
All tables and chairs, no one was inside. That's the place to go if you want breakfast, and Windjammer is completely packed. Just come down here. It has all the same stuff. It's got French toast, pancakes, omelets,
Waffles, eggs, bacon,
tater tots, pretty much everything. So this is the place to go if you want to get breakfast and not deal with all the crazy crowds. I know I said it like a million times yesterday, but Admiral Awesome, such a cool guy. Got to meet him,
so funny
had our own
and
little
nice.
private show there. I'll insert some clips if I haven't done so already. But yeah, so really cool guy. Seems like we're best friends now. So
Well, he's very good with the kids and like throws in some humor for adults too. So
Oh,
it's
yeah,
kind of
for
for
sure.
everyone.
And that balloon trick, I do not know how he
I
does
wanted
it.
to throw up the whole time. I was literally about to be like, I had to stop looking. I'm like,
Yeah, I mean, it just kept going down and down and down and down.
and then it disappeared. So I don't.
And he never showed the remnants of it or anything. So
Yeah.
I don't know where the heck it went. Maybe he put it under his tongue. I already swallowed it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Anyways, funny guy. Gotta go check him out. Like I said yesterday, he'll be here until October on Star of the Seas, and then we'll transfer over to Legend of the Seas, and we'll get to see him all over again,
Yeah.
which is awesome. I'm already excited for Legend, which is still a year away.
Yeah.
Kids want to go swimming now, so we came back to the room and did a quick change.
Let
And
them see how cold that water is.
yeah, well, they'll let us know. We're definitely not getting in right now. We'll let them go have some fun in the splash pad area. The Surfside pools, they look a little crowded, but it's really not as bad as I've seen before, like on Icon, so it's kind of cool. It's probably because the water's so cold. At least that's what our kids are saying, and you can tell on their face that they're freezing, but they're having a great time, and the space is almost identical to Icon. The only real change is, like I said yesterday, they added a few things, I think, to slow kids down from running in the splash pad behind me, which I think is a great idea because on Icon, so many kids are running and slipping and falling. So that was probably a good add to try to put a little bit of obstacles in the pool to stop them from running. was certainly cold out swimming today, wasn't it? Was the water super cold? Yeah. Yes. So the water was super cold, and so we headed over to the Grove, which is the suite area that has a pretty large hot tub, and the kids basically had it all to themselves for quite a while. And it sounds like Isla made a little friend too while there. Oh, were you going to tell everybody that?
No, never mind.
Oh, okay. Well, Isla made a friend while she was there, and it sounds like they're going to probably meet up at Adventure Ocean later today. But we're also going to be going to see the ice skating show soon after we finish eating dinner, I think.
Yeah.
So we've got a few more things to do today and tonight, and then we get to do it all over again essentially tomorrow. For
Probably
a sea
get
day.
out a little bit more tomorrow, hopefully.
Yeah. Maybe do some
rock
water
climbing
water stuff, or rock climbing.
Something.
Yeah, that would be kind of fun. Today was a little bit of a rest day to try to re-energize ourselves. But yeah, guys, I think we're going to keep it a little bit simple and stay on track with being more relaxing and head over to the Windjammer for dinner and just pick up a few things and then head over to Seoul, the ice skating show. Ice skating show Seoul was pretty awesome. Now, where does it rank though for you?
Not number one.
Yeah, I totally agree. I actually
I
thought it was really good.
I loved the music. Like they had a
Yeah,
lot
I
of
agree.
like newer music
Our
that we knew almost everything. But and I still think it's a really good show, but probably not my favorite.
I tend to agree.
I
I thought
asleep there.
that's how you know. That's how you know. Aria has stayed awake for other shows. This one, maybe it's just because she's overall tired. But I mean, I thought it was really good. And one guy who looked like he was like 18, maybe 16, was amazing. But outside of that, I mean, the ramps and stuff was cool too.
It's a good show.
Different.
I just think we've seen some that are more like detail oriented. Like I feel like this was just a lot of. I mean, there were good parts, like the Texas, like country cowboy was really good, but I don't know what show it is, but the one, maybe the metal one.
Metal.
With it.
Oh, that was on Harmony with
I feel
all
like I
the
kind of like
periodic
those.
table.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was on Harmony. And yeah, I think overall the choreography for probably all that was probably definitely better. But yeah, I do give them A+ for thinking creatively in terms of creating those ramps and other things for the show, which was pretty dang cool. But anyway, so it is worth seeing for sure.
I feel like it just seemed like there wasn't a lot of variety too, though. Like they had a few, maybe like 4 different sections.
I got
like,
a medal.
whenever it was over, I was like, oh, it's over already.
But don't get us wrong, it is really, really good. We just seen so many, and so we're comparing it to some of our past ones. That's where we're coming from. It is a good show. Don't want to miss it. Definitely want to see it. Was very crowded, so make sure you get there pretty dang early. Even if you have suite seating area, it was already filling up. Now, I think a lot of that is because people are getting in there that aren't supposed to be in there. But, I mean, there's only so much that Royal Caribbean can do to stop people from getting into those reserves areas. So, anyways, just keep that in mind if you're going on the ship and going to an ice skating show. You definitely want to get there early.
Daddy, I got a medal.
Yes, you did get a medal. So with that, guys, we're wrapping it up. We obviously fell asleep before we could wrap up the video, so we're wrapping it up the next day. So thanks for liking and subscribing. We'll see you on our day 3 adventure, and who knows what we'll get into. So see you guys then. Bye.
Elf.
This episode of Check-In with the Gskis is called Frightening Bolt. What's up, Gski family? Welcome back to the channel. Good morning from Royal Caribbean's largest cruise ship, Star of the Seas, and newest cruise ship, by the way. So yeah, it's our day 3. I can't believe it's already day 3. Kind of crazy. So
Day 2.
it's day 3. It's going by fast.
Day 2. I'm sad.
We've already had day 2.
No.
So if you want to go watch our past videos, go check those out. They've been so good so far. I mean, we've had having an amazing time getting to see Admiral Awesome, our good friend, I would say now. Went and saw the ice skating show last night. It was really good. Go check out our review from last video to see what we think about that. Today, we're actually going to go see the aqua show called Torque. My expectations are pretty high for that, too.
Yeah.
What?
The elves.
Oh, yes. And so if you don't know, our elves on the shelf followed us from home, came with us, somehow found us on this cruise ship. Oh, I know that. And so yeah, they're still up to their crazy ways, and they've decided to join the Bat and hanging out, swinging from a hanger connected to a metal hook somehow. So yeah, pretty cool that they followed us all the way here from our house and found our room.
I know how they clip their arm. How they have small hands and it doesn't hurt on them.
So yeah, so we're gonna go see Torque later tonight. I think it could be one of the best ones we've ever seen, but who knows? We'll see. We'll give you an update and let you know what we think about that. Still haven't really met Sailor. We have seen Sailor, but haven't officially got to pet or touch her because she was just so far away. Go check out our day 1 video to see the little clip of that. So I think we're gonna explore the ship because it's another day at sea today. Explore a little bit more. May do some water slides depending on the line. We'll check everything out. May do flow rider. Who knows? We got a late start. It says on my watch it's 9:32 and we haven't left the room yet. But even though it's 9:32, we've traveled in time forward.
Yeah, it's
into
10:32.
to a different time zone. So yes, it is 10:32. So really late start, and basically in 1 hour or less, actually in 30 minutes,
Lunchtime.
it's already lunch. We're gonna get going. Go explore the ship a little bit, see what we can get into, and see if we can share any new tips and tricks that we haven't shared so far. Well, we made our way over to Surfside, and they actually had a little kids area well, not kids area, the whole thing's a kids area. But they had
Activities, games.
Yeah, where you get these raffle tickets by playing. It lasted about an hour, which was kind of fun. We did all that. Then they drew raffle tickets to get cool prizes, and Isla ended up winning a cool prize.
And I have a sword.
What is it?
It's a towel.
A towel, Royal
And I
Caribbean.
got a sword.
It's your ocean towel.
I got a
Kind of cool.
Daddy, I got a sword and I can touch your head with it.
Yeah, the one person who didn't need a balloon sword. But yeah, if you're looking for something to do with the kids and have fun and possibly win a cool prize.
Stuff going on at Surfside.
Yeah.
They put out hula hoops.
Tic-tac-toe.
Admiral Awesome is out here entertaining them with all kinds of stuff.
It was really cool, so come check that out on Surfside, and it's day 3 is when they had it for us, so go check that out. I think now we're going to go over to the Aquadome Market and look at the different food options that they have compared to Icon of the Seas, which I know it's a little bit different, so let's go see if it's any better than what it is on Icon. right, so how did you like the Aquadome Market? New, different options compared to Icon.
Well, I got the barbecue place, and to my surprise, it was actually really good.
Yeah, they definitely did not have that on Icon, and since you didn't really eat anything from
Yeah.
Icon, it's way better for you, and
Yeah.
I kind of agree. I actually like the barbecue place more than the mac and cheese place that they had on
They
Icon.
still have macaroni there.
Yeah, but that's just a part of the
Right.
barbecue. Yeah, I think overall the new options all
I definitely
together.
want to try the crepe place.
Yeah,
later.
crepes are the same on both Icon and on Star of the Seas. So that is actually a really good upgrade, in my opinion, from Icon to Star. So awesome. So I think now we're going to be heading to do some water slides, and Mom's going to do Frightening Bolt for the very first time. And I'm going to stand in line long enough to take the camera all the way up there, even though you're not allowed to take camera and go down with the slide, but I won't be going down the slide at that time, just to get Mom's reaction. So that deserves
I don't know about that.
a certain like for sure to get Mom's reaction going down Frightening Bolt. That's the face of good luck.
I like the skin and what it is good. Let me tell you that it's good.
Don't say that. It's not scary. I've done it.
I trust him.
He is yours.
Well, that doesn't make anything any better. So here we go. We're heading up to Frightening Bolt. You'll see.
I didn't think that.
I'm not going to get hurt. I will say it feels like you're free-falling
Michael.
for eternity.
There you go.
But then you find the slide and you're basically done. It's really quick, really easy. We're heading up right now. I'm not going to do it. Obviously, you can't bring a camera to the slide. They did let me bring it up just to video my mom and Jennifer going down Frightening Bolt. And this is Jennifer and both my mom's first time ever. And just so you know, you will be at the highest point of any cruise ship once you get to the top of this. This is the highest occupiable space of any cruise ship in the world. How was it?
It wasn't bad after the first like 2 seconds.
Yeah, I told you this.
Like 2 seconds.
You
and
don't
it's
feel
fine.
anything. You're just falling, and then you.
I think
finally
the
catch it.
anticipation, like just standing there.
Yeah.
knowing
Getting
you're
in the
gonna
tube
drop,
is the worst part.
But that's it for this trip.
Frightening Bolt success. Mom got to go on the Frightening Bolt, and I'll show you what the video looks like since you haven't seen it yet. But really proud of Mom. She actually did it. Pretty incredible. I know you kind of explained a little bit after the ride, but what did you think about it in case we couldn't hear you?
I don't think it was too bad. The first like 1 to 2 seconds you're doing your falling thing, and then after that it's fine. But I think it's more just getting yourself into the position, that anticipation.
Getting into the tube, I think, is the worst part. And
Yeah.
when the door shuts, it becomes real.
I know that one, like at the water parks, like
Yeah.
you have to drop.
Yep, the floor just falls out behind you. I did ride it just so everybody knows I wasn't chickening out, just no one recorded me just because there was a bit of a line. So Mom and my mom and Grandma went ahead and did the raft, or the body slides with the little blue raft or what mat. So they did that while I went down the Frightening Bolt, and then I of course caught back up to them and did the mat ride with them as well. So got all those checked off. We also did the raft ride together, the green one, which is super cool. It's probably the most intense out of the two. We'll probably do the purple one probably another day.
Yeah.
So definitely got a lot of water park activities done, and my dad, Pawpaw, was hanging out with the kids and saw them playing Connect 4 and Playmakers. So that's what everyone's been doing in this entire time. But right now, believe it or not, tonight is a lobster night in the Windjammer. So on days 3 and 6, you can actually get lobster in the Windjammer. But Isla loves the cookies in Coastal Kitchen so much, that's where we're going. So we're going to skip lobster for tonight, but maybe...
We'll have lobster.
Yeah, we'll still have lobster.
Oh, I didn't check the menu for Coastal Kitchen, so we'll see if they do have it in there or not. But either way, no big deal. They'll definitely have it again on day 6, and so probably go there. So you can get lobster, by the way, in the main dining as well. But my recommendation is to go to Windjammer and get it, because you can just pile a whole bunch on there and don't have to wait forever to get it.
At Coastal Kitchen, there might be lobster, like maybe on.
Well, we'll find out. We're going there right now because we're running a little behind. And then we're going to head over to go to the Aquadome to watch the awesome show Twerk. And hopefully we can get some really good seats so we can get some very good video. Wow, Torque the show, what an amazing aqua show. Actually, I think it's probably the best show I've ever seen, and it's probably, it is my #1 show.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I turned to Jennifer right after the show. I said the only thing really missing is they didn't really utilize the waterfall effect that comes down from the center from the top. But there was this lady that was sitting next to us, and apparently she had already been to the show once, whether it was on this cruise or a different time. But she said they do actually utilize it, but I think they canceled it for our show just because the ship was rocking a little bit.
Yeah, she said there were just a couple things that she saw before that
was missing.
That was missing from tonight, which was the waterfall, and then I don't know. She said some guy. I don't know if he was on like the twirling stuff or what. I don't know.
Oh, so we definitely missed a little bit, but even with missing a little bit, it's still our #1. So if you happen to see the entirety of the show, good for you, because you're probably not going to top that on any other ship. I do say Icon was really good, but this was even better. So
Definitely.
out of the 2 shows we've seen so far, this is definitely better on Star. We think the ice skating show was probably better on Icon and or other ships.
Yeah.
And we only have one other show to see, which is Back to the Future, which was supposed to be today, our day 4, but instead it got canceled. It got canceled, and now we will see it on day 7. Stay tuned for that. We won't be able to really film that show at all, but we will give our little insights on whether how well it is or not, if it's good to see or not. But anyways, we're gonna wrap this video up because we're heading to St. Thomas. And so we're going to close this video and see you in St. Thomas. So thanks for liking and subscribing. We'll see you guys later. Bye. Successfully saw a sea turtle. Oh, there he goes again. Oh, it's literally right in front of him. You just can't see it. Or he found something.
guys.
This episode of Check-In with the Gskis is called Sea Turtles. What's up, Gski family? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to our Star of the Seas cruise. We are on day 4 and we are here in St. Thomas. Now, if you've been following the channel so far, or at least this adventure for our past 3 days, you already know that our St. John excursion we had to cancel because they changed the minimum age from, I think it was like 4 to 6. Which is a major change, and so that does to us is Aria couldn't go on that excursion with us anymore, so we had to cancel it. And instead of going to St. John like we did last time when we were on Icon, which we did this exact same excursion, but now you can't, instead we're going to be going to a place called Brewers Bay, and mainly because I've read and seen videos that you could possibly see sea turtles, which is one of my bucket list items of things to do. So I definitely want to try to see some sea turtles today. Yeah. Now, with that being said, I forgot my snorkel mask. But lucky for us, my parents did bring their snorkel mask. So should be able to use theirs, hopefully see some sea turtles today. And we've never been here, so it'll be a totally new adventure, and we'll bring you guys along with us, obviously, to show you how you can get there and hopefully get there efficiently. We'll let you know any tips and tricks you need to do, like bring your own towel, because I don't think there's any true
from what
seating
I've read,
areas.
it's more of a local beach, so there's really not much there. So pretty much it's supposed to be less crowded and really nothing there.
Yeah, and I did read also it's really family oriented just because it's usually less crowded, and I think the waves are tamer. It is right by a airport, so it's not going to be like when we get to St. Martin, like what is that, Mullet Bay Beach, where the planes fly right over. But you can see them, which I can't fly my drone there either, because you pretty much can't fly your drone anywhere in St. Thomas, to be honest, or in St. John, just because it's either a national forest or there's airports around. So no drone flying today. We already had our fun experience of getting in trouble flying drones on this trip, so not going to push that. Like I said, I'm just hoping we can get a chance to see some sea turtles. I think that's the main reason why we picked this beach. Let you guys know if it's great or not.
Yep.
Add it to the list of things we've done in St. Thomas. We'll be doing that shortly after laser tag. So we did book, we didn't book, our concierge booked for us a laser tag this morning, and because we didn't go to Perfect Day at CocoCay because it got canceled, go watch our previous videos on an explanation for that. We are in St. Thomas way early, so we'll be here from 8 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. And so that allows us to do laser tag this morning and not have to worry about getting to a beach, and because you only have 4 hours in the day. So anyways, 9 a.m. this morning we'll be going to laser tag. Never done this before, so it should be a really cool experience. Finished, just got off the ship, finished with laser tag. That was actually a lot of fun. Mom's gun unfortunately wasn't working and she was on the other team, but me, Aria, and Isla were all on the same team. Did you have fun playing laser tag? I think she did. Seemed like it was a lot of fun anyways. For me, it was fun. So we just got off the ship. We're here in St. Thomas. I think what we're gonna do is go around the corner after you exit the ship area and grab a little bus ride to Brewers Bay. Welcome to Brewers Bay Beach, everybody. I would say it's probably not as scenic as Maggins Bay and certainly not as beautiful as St. John, but
Yeah.
it will make up for it, especially if there's sea turtles out there, which I'm about to go find out and see if there are. There are a bunch of snorkelers going on out there, so hopefully they're seeing something cool. And we'll find out, but definitely a nice little beach. It is
A very short trip, like
Yeah.
maybe 10 minutes.
Yeah, it only took us 10 minutes and we dropped someone off at another beach, so it was a really quick ride. If you want to get somewhere really quick, this is the place to go, and it was a really safe ride. You didn't go up in the mountains or anything like that, so really great family-friendly beach for sure, and it definitely is a local beach. If you take a taxi here, it's $8 per person. You have to get your taxi guy's number to call to come pick you up.
It's hard to get taxis back.
Yeah, and so if you come here with a group, which we came here with 4 other people, we all agreed upon a time to go back to the ship. So we should be leaving around 2 o'clock.
Gives us a few hours.
Which is plenty of time, especially with our kids. We could probably be here all day, but kids will definitely get hungry. You need to use the restroom and all kinds of other things. So we're only going to be here.
have a restroom and a shower here.
Oh,
which
okay.
is good.
So yeah, so they do have some amenities, but certainly no food or anything like that. But certainly a local beach.
You have lots of rocks.
And you can see it is 11 o'clock and you can see there's pretty much no one at this beach, which is great if you're looking for that kind of adventure. So let's go find out if there's any sea turtles out here behind us, and hopefully there are. Successfully saw a sea turtle. Oh, there he goes again. You see it?
No.
Burn me the mask. I'm
No,
gonna
she
go out there
wasn't
and
looking.
find
I know.
Where is it?
Go get them. Where's Aria?
So finally saw a sea turtle, which was really cool. Something I've been wanting to do since forever. So saw him swimming.
Made the trip worth it to
Yeah,
Brewers
I
Bay.
mean, it was super hard to find him at first. I just basically was swimming, coming back in, and I just happened to swim right over him as he was eating, and so I kind of just followed him a little bit and let him be on his way after. But it was interesting to see because how hard it is just to spot them at first, because there's seaweed everywhere, and the seaweed
how
kind
do
of
you
goes
have
over
two?
their shell and
have
hides
two?
them. So you kind of get a little lucky, especially with visibility as bad as it is. It's not really clear today just because it's really wavy today, and I think they recently got a lot of rain, so that's why the water's a little murkier than what it
And
usually is.
cold.
It is cold too, but I was able to see him, which was really, really cool. So it does prove that
And
Brewers
turtles.
Bay,
To the left.
yes, oh, that's a great point. Yes, I swam all the way behind me, all the way down, saw absolutely nothing. I'm not saying that they don't exist down there, but in low visibility items or times, definitely stay to the left side of the beach near this dock over here, and you have a pretty good chance of seeing one. So I think my dad's gonna go out there and try to find one too. We do see his head come up every now and then, so he's still definitely in the area. Oh, it's literally right in front of him. You just can't see it. It's just to his left. Let's see if we can get it up. Looks like Papa found the sea turtle, or he found something.
Yikes. Touch. So, the water's
Here he comes, here he comes. See him? You see his head come up? No. You have to look in front of Papa. Look, see Papa swimming. See, here he comes, look in front. See him?
Oh, yeah.
We saw him come up. Mission accomplished. Everyone has seen a sea turtle now. So Mom, Dad, Jennifer just saw one, and they are hard to spot. So we had a little, we were over here trying to spot them coming up, and then tell the swimmer where to go.
Watching for their head to pop up and then go in that general direction.
But yeah, come to the left. You should see a sea turtle.
And hopefully the water is not as murky when you're here, and it should be easier to see them.
Yeah, I can confirm a tour guide just came up and was telling their tour that it is murky today just because it rained yesterday. So that was my suspicion, and it is true. So it shouldn't be as bad as it is today if you come. Hopefully it's nice and clear, and you can probably see a whole lot more sea turtles than we can, or at least it'll be easier to spot them. Mom shuffles. Mom shuffle. Bum shuffle.
Nope, made a cue.
She's bum shuffling.
She got sand up her butt now.
This is a bum shuffle.
Great day at St. Thomas. I was just happy that we got to see some sea turtles, which has been on my bucket list since we basically started cruising.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Aria basically spent her entire time playing in the sand, and it definitely shows with probably sand everywhere inside of her pants.
Fish. Oh, if you, Mom, did you already tell them about the lizard, the green lizard?
I didn't tell Dad that we saw a small little green lizard, iguana, I don't know, super green. Like,
oh, by our stuff?
Yeah.
That's
So
kinda
we
cool.
got it on that camera, actually. Whether you can see it, I don't know. Yeah,
how did you like the beach yesterday?
Who are you asking?
You.
Me?
Did you have fun? Was it a fun beach, a boring beach?
In the middle of it.
In the middle? What about you, Arya?
You loved it.
Yeah.
I hate it.
No, you loved it.
I hate it. We played in sand.
So yeah, so yesterday at St. Thomas was a lot of fun. We ended up just having a really relaxing end of the day because we didn't have anything scheduled, which was nice.
Well, by the time we got back and all got something to eat, it was pretty much close to dinner time.
Yeah, and then Isla went to Adventure Ocean and made a little snake. And Arya hung out with us while we went to Aquadome Market and got some crepes. And like I said, it was pretty relaxing day.
And I got a cake pop. Now I know how to make it.
Yeah, but anyways, guys, we're ending the video right now because we are already in St. Martin, and that will be our next video.
It wasn't moving when the other ship was moving.
So we will see you guys in the next video. So hopefully you're gaining some tips and tricks, having a good laugh, and we'll see you guys then. Bye.
Bye.
Successfully saw a sea turtle. Oh, there he goes again. Oh, it's literally right in front of him. Oh, he found something. Traffic was terrible, yes, and it's only supposed to take about 30 minutes to get back. So, like I said, it's all because...
I've got a lot of thoughts on this.
This episode of Check In with the Gskis is called Mullet Bay Beach. What's up, Gski family? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to our cruise on Star of the Seas. We are on day number 5, I believe, and we are in St. Martin, one of our favorite places to go, and, well, definitely top 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it doesn't have any food to every day.
The least of my very tops, but still good.
Yeah, it's probably number 3. But anyways, we are going to a place we always go to, which is Mullet Bay Beach. When we go to Mullet Bay Beach, we always stop by and get reservations at Kalatua. We do make reservations as early as we possibly can, just in case if it fills up. Mainly because the first time we ever came here, we had no reservations. We just went to Mullet Bay Beach, and we got there a little late, so all the public chairs and stuff like that, where you can buy for 15 bucks or whatever it is, were all taken, so we were kind of stranded without any seats or anything like that. And as we walked down the beach, we did see the restaurant, and they were nice enough to find us a seat that technically wasn't a seat,
Yeah.
but gave it to us anyways. So we've been kind of loyal to them since then. This will be our 3rd time back at Kalatua. We'll show you exactly how to get there, and you make a reservation online, by the way.
It's like a little beach, like a boutique beach.
Yeah, it's a restaurant there, and basically, when you make a reservation between 10:30 and 11:30, it's basically an assumption that you're going to be on the beach in beach chairs and tables. And yeah, we'll show you more when we get there, so it's easier to explain, but that is the game plan today. So it doesn't actually open until 10:30. We can actually get off the ship at 8:30, so there's really no rush to do that. So we are actually going to get off in 7 minutes, which will be 9:30, because it roughly takes about 1 hour to get off the ship, that whole process, catch a taxi, bus, whatever you want to call it, and then get to Mullet Bay Beach. Now, the last tip I want to give you guys is make sure you check and see how many ships are in port, because that may set up how long it may take to get back from the beach. We'll explain more once we get to Kalatua, but we have had some bad luck with our first trip on that. So check and see how many ships are in port. Alright, so we just got off checking out, see how many ships are actually in port, and there's actually 5 ships in port, which is a little scary because last time we were here, or our first time we were here, you can see all 5 ships, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last time we were here, there's this many ships in port. It took us 2 hours to get back from the beach. Be aware of that. The main thing here is the island just can't support this many people, and basically there was a major traffic jam because there's only one road that goes basically around the entire island, and yeah, that causes a major traffic jam when all these people are trying to get back on their own ship at the same exact time. So plan accordingly. So we're gonna probably stay at the beach maybe just a couple hours and then get back to try to beat all the crazy traffic. And we'll see if it's any better this time than it was the first time we came here. Once you get into the orange tent area, you want to look for the signs that are on the wall. That's where you want to go. You can talk to an attendant as well. They'll help you out. Just tell them how many people are going, but not many people try to go to Mullet Bay. Everyone's trying to go to Maho Bay, which is pretty standard. It's usually jam-packed there, so I wouldn't suggest going there unless you just love planes. But Mullet Bay is just around the corner from Maho Bay, so you can still see planes and get a little bit of an experience there with a way better experience at Mullet Bay. So we made it to Kalatua. It took almost 1 hour. So plan accordingly. The traffic is really bad with 5 ships in port, but we did ask them to drop us off right in front of Kalatua instead of walking through the beach. So that's helpful. Saves another 10 minutes of walking time. So we'll go ahead and get checked in and start enjoying our probably 2-hour long day. So definitely a little bit windier today. Well, it's not so windy, it's just the waves are really rough today. So we've been here 3 times, and out of the 3 times, 2 of those have been something like this. Which is a little unfortunate when you have kids, because you can't get too far, because those waves will take you out pretty quickly. So be careful with that. There is a beach that our driver was telling us about called Brewers Beach, and that's on the French side, and he said that's a little bit more calm and maybe family friendly and less crowded. So maybe check that out. We'll probably check that out next time we come, whenever that may be. But for now, we're gonna enjoy what we can here. And of course, I'm climbing this rock cliff that I always climb to get a pretty cool view of the entire space. It's actually started raining right now. But it looks like it's probably just going to quickly pass. But anyways, if you want a cool family photo, definitely climb this rock up here, and you get a really cool overlook, and I'll show you here in a second. So here you go, pretty cool view out into the ocean. You can even look back and see the beach itself. Definitely a beautiful beach. I don't know where this rain is coming from, but it'll be fine. Should pass pretty quickly, hopefully. At least if I say it enough times, it hopefully will pass. The other thing about the waves, I mean, if you go to on one side of the beach, it's a little bit more calm, and if you come to the other side of the beach, it's a little more calm. It's just in between those 2 spaces. Definitely gets really rough. You can see there's actually a big crowd of people way down there. And that's where the regular public beach is, I would say, for Mullet Bay Beach. And that's where you can rent those umbrellas, tables, and chairs. And you probably can't see it in this camera, but they are completely booked up full to the brim over there. And then a little bit down here in these inner beds and chairs, that is where Kalatua is, and you can see it's a lot less crowded on this side of the beach. So that's why we always come over here to Kalatua. Now, you don't even need to go to Kalatua if you don't want to. You can do like a lot of people and just bring a beach towel and avoid the price of paying to stay at Kalatua with that reservation. And you miss all the crowd that you get down there where they usually drop you off when you come to Mullet Bay Beach. Now, around the corner is Maho Bay Beach, and we've never really been there, mainly because it's so crowded, but that is where all the planes land. There's tons of YouTube videos on that. Go check those out. It is pretty cool for a one-time experience, especially if you don't have kids. Our kids probably really wouldn't enjoy the loud planes and the jet washing you into the water. So that's why we usually avoid that. But we do like Mullet Bay Beach. Unfortunately, it's another kind of super wavy day. Not great for kids, great for action-packed fun in the waves if that's what you're into. So anyways, this is in a nutshell Mullet Bay Beach. I think I'm gonna go jump in the water, see if I can find any of these starfish that were right over here before, and have a little bit of good time because we're gonna have to leave here already pretty soon to beat all the traffic going back to the ship, unfortunately. So we'll probably end up only spending about 2 hours here because of that. But again, with our kids, it's certainly a great option for us just because we don't really want to spend too much time at the beach because they don't like any of the food that they offer at Kalatua either. And maybe I'll show you guys the menu of that. But anywho, that is Mullet Bay Beach in a nutshell. Actually, when you climb up here on this mountain, if you want a super secluded spot, this is probably where you would want to go. I mean, it's nice in the shade right here. Nice little spot. You can put all your towels, just hang out. You can see right down over here. This is the way you get up the trail, if you will, to get up onto this rock. But it's pretty secluded up here. Again, you got a couple of trees around here, and there's a nice greenery that has a backdrop. Low winds actually up here, even though you're higher, and be a nice little spot you can just hang out for and beat all the crowds for sure. At least that's where I would be if everyone could make the climb. That's the only challenge. You have to make the climb to be able to get up to the secluded spot. Not many people actually do it, but certainly worth it if you can make that climb. Took us about 1.5 hours to get back, and we left early.
Like 1:10.
Okay, so 1:10, but we left early.
35-minute drive.
Traffic was terrible, yes, and it's only supposed to take about 30 minutes to get back. So, like I said, it's all because
I've had a lot of thoughts on this.
yeah, we'll say more in the room when we get back into our room, anyways. But yeah, like I said, it's all because of how many ships are in port, and probably also the size of the ships in port, which Star of the Seas being the largest doesn't help. Of course, that's because of us, but anyways, be very aware of how many ships are in port, how big are they, and plan accordingly. I would leave at least wherever you're at to buy yourself at least 3 hours to get back, because the very first time we came here, it took us over 2.5 hours to get back. Well, what a cliffhanger we had with Mom walking in from the port and leaving us with some insights she wanted to share. So what is your big tips and tricks for coming to St. Martin?
Well, this was our 3rd time here. Whoa. And I feel like it's taken us that long to really come to this conclusion. But basically, I think that if you're coming, you have to check how many ships are in port. And if there's like 3, maybe 4, get off the ship. If there's more, if you're at 4, that's kind of like iffy territory. But 5 for sure, 5, 6 or more, I would stay on the ship because the island is just so small. There's only one main road. By the time you get off the ship, get your transportation out to one of the islands, and a lot of the really good islands are a ways, like 20, 30 minutes.
Not
in
islands.
Good traffic.
Beaches.
Beaches, yeah.
There's only one island.
So it's just hard to make it worth it because you're spending a good hour, an hour and a half going and coming. So you're really only spending
3 hours of your time.
like 2
traveling.
hours at the beach, which, is hard to find to make it worth it.
So, yeah, I totally agree, and it took us this long to really discover it because our first time we came on Icon back in 2024 is the first time Icon came to the island. And there was also, I have to go back and watch our video, but I'm pretty sure there was like 5 or 6 ships in port with us that time as well. And it was
Icon's first time.
Yeah.
So we just chalked it up to
it just being Icon.
It was Icon. They weren't used to it yet.
And so that is what made it really crazy that time. And like we've told the story many times, and go watch our first trip. I mean, you could see the stress that was on my face. Coming back, it took us 2.5 hours, and we basically just got on the ship right on time.
We left with 3 hours, and we're like, that's
plenty of time.
And then it was like
turned out
barely
to
enough.
Barely, yeah. So that's why we were so persistent on telling you that when we got off the ship today to check the number of ships, because the second time we came, it was only like 2 or 3 with us in port, and
no
traffic was
issues.
easy. I mean, it only took us 30 minutes to get to Mullet Bay and only about 35 minutes to get back from Mullet Bay that time. So, and of course that was in May, so I don't know if that has a lot to do with the times and number of ships.
Well, I think he said like this time of year through
busiest.
spring is busy season, so May might be
It's basically
decline and not be as many ships.
Yeah, it's basically when their hurricane season is over, which is like everyone on the Gulf Coast hurricane season, which is November, ends in November. And so basically it's beginning from November all the way till January is their kind of peak season of traveling. And so that's why they get so many ships in this time. So if that's the case, be very aware of that. And I agree, I would not get off the ship unless you go to maybe Friars Bay. So we've never been to Friars Bay, and we talked about it a little bit only because our driver recommended it. That's on the French side. Everyone goes to beaches on the Dutch side, which includes Maho Bay, Mullet Bay, Simpson Bay, Grace Bay, etc. So that's where everyone mostly goes, but if you go over to the French side, it may look like it's a longer drive in terms of miles or kilometers, however you measure distance, but when it comes to travel time, it may only take about 40 minutes to get there and come back, which is a lot quicker
not as much
than sitting in traffic going and staying on the Dutch side. So
but I would personally probably not do that unless there are fewer ships in port.
Well, there's only one way to find out. We're going to have to come back one day and and see if that is in fact true. Of course, we don't have any plans on coming back anytime soon just because Icon is coming to Galveston and we'll be setting sail to our normal ports.
Yeah.
So maybe when the new Icon ship, Icon 4, yet to be named, comes back, we'll have to make another trip out here to Florida, and it may be the same itinerary. So that was a lot to unpack there for St. Martin, which was it was a nice day, other than it was really rough. But again,
I mean, not my favorite beach day if I'm being super honest.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think most of that is just travel time to and from, not a lot of beach time, rough waters, and some other stuff.
So
but still a pretty day. Still was nice to go out there, and we still love it. It's a nice place and would recommend it.
Yeah. Anyways, once we got back on the ship, believe it or not, we got to meet Sailor, which was awesome for the first time, officially meeting her. And I did ask the trainer, handler, or whatever you want to call her title. Really nice lady, but I did ask her if she was related to Rover because I didn't know the answer, and apparently Sailor and Rover share the same mom or dad.
I don't know what she said.
Yeah, I don't think she was quite sure, but she knows it was one or the other.
It's probably like more like a half sibling, not more.
I had it a duck.
Yeah.
But I would say, you know, sometimes you just get lucky with Sailor. Another like tip is they always have Facebook groups for your specific cruise. If you type in Royal Caribbean, Star of the Seas, and then December like 14th is when we sailed off. There will be a Facebook group for your cruise, and people will post in there a lot of times when they see her, and I just happened to look at my phone.
Yeah, and it was only a 6-minute-old post, so we thought we had a pretty good chance of...
Well, I didn't. I was like, there's no way she'll be there, but Michael was like, let's just run over there and
hangs
see.
out about 10 to 15 minutes in one spot. So if you do see a post like that, like Jennifer's saying, on a Facebook group, definitely try to make your way over to go see her. And when we got over there was only like one other person that was there. And I will say, both on Icon and on Star of the Seas, both for Rover and for Sailor, I've seen them both at the front of the ship, very, very front, just behind the Aqua Theater itself. They're inside the dome area, where there's a bar. I think it's called the Overlook. Yeah, that's what it's called. And I've seen her there many, many times. And I think the main reason for that, or both dogs there many, many times, and I think the main reason for that is it's less crowded. Not many kids are really there. Like, you can imagine how many kids they have to deal with of trying to contain kids to behave
that and
with
like
the dog.
Food and, you know.
So if you are trying to find her, I think that's a really good place to start. And I always seem to see her or see posts about her being there. Again, this goes for both Rover and Sailor around nighttime, around 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, when people are also going to dinner. So again, less crowded
Well, I feel
times.
like it might even make sense that it's around her meal times, because
she's
the
getting a lot of
trainer,
snacks.
she's getting her meal. That's what she's like, to get her like to do the commands, basically look at the camera and stuff. She's feeding her dinner. So around her meal times, it's probably also when she's out. I mean, there's obviously other times where she's getting snacks.
Yeah, and again, we don't really know their schedule perfectly, but I will say every time we seem to always find both Rover and Sailor on our day 5, day 6, day 7. So I don't know if they try to like get them out a little bit more and see people a little bit more towards the end of cruises, and then they get a little bit of a break, you know, at the beginning of the next cruise. So anyways, it was cool to see Sailor. Very sweet, just like Rover. I mean, really well-trained dogs. And it was great to actually meet them. So got to check that off our little bucket list of Star of the Seas. So we ended our day by going to the Price is Right, which is brand new on Star of the Seas, which I loved Price is Right growing up, so I wanted to participate. Anyone can go and see the show. It is completely free to watch. Now, if you want to participate, I'll put up on our screen, I think I put the cost up there. Anyways, I think it was $15 for one chance, 2 chances is $25. And then 6 chances is 60. And what that means is at the end of the show, they'll have the whole showcase showdown kind of style type thing. But then they'll also, while that's going on, you use those chances to try to guess the numbers of the big wheel spin of each participant. If you get all 3 guesses correct, meaning one participant spins a 55 and you guess that for 55, 60 or whatever it may be. If you get all 3 of those right, then you get a chance to go up on stage and spin the wheel to try to win a car. And there's also money, like thousands of dollars and things like that on the wheel as well. So believe it or not, the lady that got all 3 correct went up and won a car. And here's a clip of just that.
All right, is she going to win a new car tonight, everybody? Let's find out. Grab that wheel there, and we're going to count you down. Here we go in 3, 2, 1, go! All right, now, where's it going to land? The audience is very nervous out there tonight, everybody. No.
I could not believe that someone actually won a car. I didn't think the chances were really big, but apparently to the game show host guy, this was actually the second time. They won one last month and won one this month. So it is actually possible to win a car, believe it or not, on the cruise ship, which is kind of crazy. I think you have better chances of winning something here than in the casino.
Yeah.
The other thing is the top 10 players get, or finalists get to
Onboard credit.
Well, it's not onboard credit. I'm not sure what they get. They get it something from the casino. There's the toilet. So yeah, really cool to see someone win a car. Anyways, I think it was kind of fun to play The Price is Right.
Yeah, we had a good time with it.
ranked number 8 for a while, and like I was saying, the top 10 gets some kind of casino thing. I ended up at 30, unfortunately.
It was the very last game that we kind of dropped off,
Yeah.
the cliffhanger game.
Yeah.
But it's that's how it keeps you in there. It was fun. I would do it again.
Oh, for sure. And actually, I would probably buy 6 credits because...
Yeah, why not?
Why not? You get a chance to actually win a car. I didn't really believe it, and I didn't understand how the game worked, but now I understand how it works, and lots of fun yesterday. Definitely enjoyed the entire day. Had a lot of fun. But we're going to end the video now because we're starting our next video right after this. So thanks, as always, guys, for liking and subscribing, especially subscribing. We're almost at 5,000 subscribers. Almost. I think we'll get there by the end of this cruise when we're getting off the ship. So stay tuned for that. Again, we appreciate everyone liking and subscribing, following our channel, leaving comments. Really, really appreciate it. So we'll see you guys tomorrow when we go ice skating, Crown's Edge.
Oh, off today too?
Yeah. So stay tuned for that. See you guys then.
Tomorrow.
Bye. It looks like it's probably just going to quickly pass. I don't know where this rain is coming from, but it'll be fine. It should pass pretty quickly. Hopefully, if I say it enough times, it hopefully will pass. They get it something from the casino. Toilet. See the water moving below. This is why I like to do it at sea. It kind of makes the adrenaline a little bit better. There's the logo. This episode of Check In with the Gskis is called Star of the Seas, Crown's Edge. What's up, Gski family? Welcome back to our channel. Welcome back to Star of the Seas. It is our day 6, unfortunately, because we only have one other day. Home. Yeah. But yeah, so today we got a few activities to do on board, and that will be starting with ice skating. I know we said at the beginning of our trip we would be ice skating on day 1, but it just kind of didn't work out with our schedule in terms of dinner and other things. So we got that revised, and we're doing that this morning at 10 o'clock or 10:30. And after that, probably explore the ship a little bit, maybe do some arcade. We definitely have some arcade credits still on our card to go ahead and spend before we get off the ship. And then we'll be doing my favorite thing to do, or one of my favorite things to do on the ship, or at least record, is Crown's Edge. And so my parents will be doing it for the first time. Of course, this will be like our third or fourth time, since we got to go twice one time. Yeah. So we'll be doing that. Kind of cool. See my parents' reaction as the ship is moving. It's actually rocking quite a bit right now. Hopefully it still is open, even though the ship is bouncing back and forth a little bit. I'm sure it's still safe. Hopefully we get a chance to record that. Obviously they give you a video after doing it anyway, so be doing all that, and who knows, maybe do some rock climbing, some other sports activities today. I think that's going to be the main theme of this video. Like I said, starting off with ice skating this morning, which we've never actually done on a cruise ship. Let's go ahead and get out there and see how easy or hard it is to skate on a cruise ship while rocking. And we are probably going to appreciate the ice skaters even more after we get done. Ice skating was a lot of fun, but it also felt really short.
Yeah,
I think
definitely.
the guy who was controlling and saying who comes on and off the ice based off, you get these little wristbands that have a certain color, and basically 2 colors are on the ice rink at the same time, and basically that guy is telling you to come off or come on when it's your turn. And it felt like we were only on the ice for maybe 5, max 10
but
minutes.
I mean, probably like only 5 laps tops.
Oh yeah, I mean it was really weird. I think he got his colors probably mixed up, and
Something.
I don't think we were supposed to come off when we did. But anyways, we.
I mean,
had to
it's
come
a
off.
45-minute slot, so obviously I can understand you take time to put your shoes and stuff on, but there's no way we spent 20 minutes, 30 minutes putting on our shoes.
Yeah, and I think it'd probably be a little bit more helpful because they have 2 big screens on the backstage over there where when you're skating to show what colors are on the ice, who's pre-boarding, if you will, putting on their shoes and stuff ready to come on. That way people can just see, when colors are on and off and when they should be
Maybe
putting
even
shoes on.
because I'm pretty sure there's 2 spots that you can put ice skates on and off, I think. Did you notice that?
Yeah, there's 2 sides.
So I feel like maybe you should designate
one color.
side.
One color
or
goes to one side.
that,
and the
or
other.
just one side is where you get the stuff, the other side is where you drop off. Because, I mean, you get into that traffic of people putting
trying to get by
people
people.
getting off and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it's a really small area in there, so...
I mean, we're not proficient skaters anyways. We're just there to test
It was
it out
kind
and
of
have
fun.
a little bit of fun. But yeah,
Actually was way better than I thought. I mean, I didn't really get to free skate
none of us
any,
fell.
but, yeah.
Which is great. And with the boat or the ship rocking as much as it is, yeah, we did pretty good. But anyways, that's our only kind of negative review, if you will, is just our time was a little short.
Fun, though. I would do it again.
But yeah, for sure, I would definitely do it again. So you got to check that out. Make sure you wear long pants, and that's the only real requirement is long pants. Can't take your cell phone or any kind of camera onto the ice. Obviously, you saw I was wearing my glasses, so that's how I was recording the point of view from that point.
I mean, if you really want something, take a tripod and just set it out on the
that's a
front
good idea.
row and then hit record and...
Yeah, and get what
some
you get.
footage.
So now we're off to do Crown's Edge, and we'll give you a little insight of what that looks like. All right, guys, welcome to Crown's Edge. So my parents and Jennifer just went into the room right behind me here, where you watch a little information video on what you're supposed to do, what you can't do while you're up on top of Crown's Edge. And so if you're not familiar with Crown's Edge, you will see right over here that basically you walk across a obstacle course, if you will, all the way around the logo. And once you make your way to the edge of the logo, or around the logo to the very edge, there's a board there that you stand on and it will drop out, and you will then zip line all the way back around to the beginning, which is pretty cool, especially when you're at sea. That's when I like to do it, just because you can see the ocean below your feet while you're up on the very top. And once you make that way around, it's really nerve-wracking. Once you're really up there, you'll see what I mean. But anyways, lots of fun. I will suggest to look at the price of it every now and then online, because it will drop pretty dramatically. The most I've ever paid was around $20 a person, and I've heard it actually goes a little bit lower than that. So keep an eye out on the price for all that. But yeah, once you go around, sometimes they'll let you go around twice. You do get a video with the obstacle course as well that they will send you, and it will be uploaded to the app. So you do get a little video with it, and usually, like I said, they do let you go around twice, once with the video camera and once without. So there are a couple of rules with it as well. You have to be at least 6 years old and 49.2 inches tall. So Isla is just short of being able to do it, unfortunately. So when we go on Icon in 2027, she should be able to do it then. And there is a minimum weight requirement too. I forget what the weight is. Let's see if it's over there. Oh, 44 pounds is minimum, 297 is maximum. So there are some restrictions with it all. So make sure you verify that you are qualified to do it.
Let me wave as well. Maybe can be the last one. You ready?
Yes, sir.
Just go around
Okay.
and stop by the edge.
So the trick here is make sure your arms are completely stretched out. Keep going, or here's good? Okay.
By the edge.
Here we go. The sketchiest part right here. Oh my goodness. Can you guys see looking down? See the water moving below. This is why I like to do it at sea. It kind of makes the adrenaline a little bit better. There's the logo. Ready? Michael! Woo!
Sir, nice landing.
Thanks. Welcome back from Crown's Edge. So this is our third time to have done and completed Crown's Edge. We did it twice on Icon and now once on Star. Seems like my parents really liked it. I think it's cool that they let you go twice nowadays.
I know, like the first time on Icon you were only able to go once, so I'm kind of curious if that's like the norm now on Star and Icon, like you get to go twice.
Maybe, I think they just got a lot of complaints that it was really pricey and you only go one time and it's only like a minute to get all the way around. And so you also saw there that I was recording. Obviously you can't take a camera or anything on that, but all that was being recorded by my Meta glasses, which that's kind of the loophole, at least it is for right now, that you are allowed to wear glasses as long as they're strapped to your head with one of those little bands or whatever. But that's how I did that. So anybody who's saying online that I shouldn't be doing that, actually you can do that. So I thought it was pretty cool to get a cool point of view like that. Obviously you do get video through the app as well, but this is not edited footage. But anyways, certainly think everyone should try that at least once, especially if you're tall enough and old enough to do it.
It's not bad at all. I mean, the worst part for me is always just stepping to the very edge knowing you're about to drop.
We saw. They kept asking you to inch forward, and you were going centimeter by centimeter. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. Yeah, for sure. So now, guys, we're going to be going over to Coastal Kitchen for lobster night, and I may make it a run through just Windjammer just to show you guys with the Meta glasses or something that there is Windjammer all you can eat lobster in the Windjammer. Oh, one other little update since we said it on day one about Mom forgetting. Well, really, I forgot. The European converter outlet for one of our plugs, which Mom usually uses for her curling iron and hair dryer. Want to tell them any update that it works outside of it?
I have had no issues. I know that's not the case with everyone. I've read, some people do have issues, but
maybe it's the brand.
Yeah, I haven't had any issues. Been able to use my blow dryer and curling iron without fail. So
the only reason I remember is because she did her hair for lobster night tonight. So that's where we're headed right now. So let's go check out Coastal Kitchen. It's probably going to be the last time we go. We may not go tomorrow because we may go to Pier 7 to see a friend.
Maybe.
So stay tuned for that tomorrow. Lobster in Coastal Kitchen was awesome as always and relaxing as always. And basically after I finished my first lobster, they already had two more coming right behind it. Literally as I finished, they basically switched out the plate.
Was it pretty good?
I mean, I always like it, but yeah.
But I feel like it wasn't just like plain lobster like had before. Like it was like fancy.
Yeah, it's definitely a little different than what you would get in the main dining, and certainly different from what you get in Windjammer. Didn't come with rice like you would get with in main dining, etc. But yeah, no, it was really good. I enjoyed it. It had a different kind of like sauce, a buttery sauce to it. So yeah, something you just can't get anywhere else. You can only get in Coastal Kitchen. But obviously, they also had lobster in the Windjammer. And Mom said that she heard that through Facebook that there was like people putting like 20-something lobsters on their plate and long lines, skipping lines and kind of arguments over it. Like kind of strange that people would be doing that, but Mainly because it's not going anywhere. You don't need to put like that many
They're
lobsters on a
not
plate.
like limited. Like they're gonna keep restocking.
Yeah. Yeah. Also got some octopus for an appetizer, and everyone stared at me like I was a weirdo, or at least my family did. It's pretty good. I mean, it's not like something I would just go out and get on the regular, but it's just fun to try other things. I actually tried it, I think, on Icon of the Seas too. But anyways, always fun to try out different things while on a cruise. So we ended up night, obviously, just kind of hanging around at the Pearl, etc. And yeah, it was pretty relaxing day again.
Yeah, I mean, we're winding down now, so kind of just chilling. Kind of took the little part of the evening to start packing a little bit. So because we have a show tomorrow.
Back to the Future, since basically there was some technical difficulties when we had it booked, I think on day 2 or 3 or something like that. So they rescheduled and rebooked everyone for
day 3.
For the last day.
They're actually doing 2 shows of it today, one during the day and one in the evening.
Guys, with that, we are signing out for this video. We'll start our next video immediately after this, and so we'll see you guys on our final day, day 7 on Star of the Seas. Hope you guys have been enjoying the content so far. Thanks for liking and subscribing. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Hi.
Let me wave as well. Maybe it can be the last one.
See the water moving below. This is why I like to do it at sea. It kind of makes the adrenaline a little bit better. There's the logo. Ready? Michael! Woo! Great Scott, that was one great.
Dad, you sound like a pirate like that.
This episode of Check-In with the Gskis is called Great Scott. What's up, Gski family? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Star of the Seas. It is unfortunately our last day. Yeah, unfortunately. And even our elves, Coco and Sparkle, it seems like they are in the Kleenex box because they're probably sad too and they needed some Kleenex for their tears. So they'll probably be traveling back home too tonight.
Yeah.
To get back home, hopefully. Hopefully they can find their way. Maybe if we turn on our Grinch lights, they will be able to see where our house is.
So tomorrow we're leaving, or today?
Tomorrow morning we're leaving.
I thought you
Yes. Nope, tomorrow morning. But the elves
they might leave.
Should be going back home tonight, so they can meet us back at home when we get home. Or at least I think that's what they're going to do. Who knows? Stay tuned for that. See what they do if we get home, etc. So yeah, it'll be fun to see the dogs and everything also tomorrow. But before all that, we have tons of arcade credit we still need to use, which is the first time in our cruise history. We usually always buy $100 credit pre-cruise, mainly because it becomes like 25% off, and it only costs like $75 to get $100 credit. So it works out really well with our kids. And like I said, we usually spend it all by now, but
yeah, we've been really
doing other things.
Yeah.
When do we get a prize?
A prize? What does that mean?
From the arcade?
Yeah.
Well,
they don't give out prizes really.
Yeah, they don't have games anymore where they used to have games like on Harmony and other ships where you would play games like Skeet Ball and other things where you would collect tickets and then you can turn those tickets in and get a prize. The games that they have on here really don't do that, and so it's mainly just you just play the games. Now I will say that some of the games, like the motorcycle racing game, which I really like, what I like about it is if you get first place you get to keep playing. Whereas like when we were playing Mario Racing, for example, you get first place, that's it, no matter what. You don't get to keep going on tour, if you will. So that's kind of cool that, at least for that game, if you get first place, you can keep playing until you finally lose. So you get a lot out of your credit if you're really good.
After the last time you do it, it's like a hard track.
Yeah, it gets harder and harder each time. So for you to get first place 2 times in a row, you probably are really, really good at arcade games. I usually get 6th place after getting first place. Tons of arcades still to do. We also have another water show to see called Mermaids and Pirates. This is one that you don't need to make a reservation for because I think it's just less popular.
Yeah.
So we'll try to go see that. Maybe do a blacklight puppet show.
We gotta hit up the store.
Oh yeah, do some souvenir shopping as well. We have Back to the Future finally to see.
So we kind of have a busy day.
Always gotta get a toy. So yeah, so busy schedule for our last day. Still gotta pack everything, so we're gonna try to fit everything in as best as we can. But we're starting off with a backstage tour for Diamond members and up. That's just one of those perks that you get to do. We've never really done it, so we wanted to go check out and see what it's like.
Woke up early just for it, so we got to.
Yeah, it's at 8:30, but we also travel back in time, so it's not so
hour.
bad. Yeah. So, anyways, we're going to start with doing that. I don't know if you're allowed to record anything, so who knows? We'll stay tuned for that. Yeah, just another cool perk that you get for being a Diamond member, on top of like getting 4 free drinks a day, which I think we should try out Lemon Post Bar and see if the 4 free drinks works for kids.
Yeah.
Let's go check out the backstage tour and see what that's about, see if it's worth anyone's time in the future. Back to the Future, well, it was actually just called the Backstage Tour. We could not actually do a tour because of the Back to the Future set stuff that's set up that's so copyrighted that they wouldn't let us actually do the tour. So it just barely turned into a Q&A this morning. Learned that the show Back to the Future is basically identical to the Broadway show, except slightly shortened, and to fit all the props and things on stage like the DeLorean, everything is 25% smaller.
Yep.
So that's kind of cool to know that you are actually getting a Broadway show, and they actually brought the people, the creators, the producers, and everything from the Broadway show onto the ship when they were planning it and setting everything up, and they basically reviewed it and gave their stamp of approval that it is pretty close.
Kind of told them how they wanted it to be run.
Yeah, they basically said you have to do it this way, and this is the only way to do it. Which is kind of cool knowing that you're getting a Broadway show on Star of the Seas. I know I've said that they feel like they are Broadway shows, all the shows that we've seen like on Icon, Harmony, etc. But this is actually a stamp of approval from a Broadway producer that it is really a Broadway show. Kind of cool. The only other thing that I thought was interesting was that basically they keep the show for 10 years.
A contract for 10 years.
Yeah, which is kind of crazy to think that the show is just going to be on this ship for 10 years for sure.
I mean, and then probably after, because like she said, I mean, if they decide to do a new show, they basically have to rip out all the backstage stuff. The part of the stage that rises up was built specifically for this show.
Yeah, then everything was built for Back to the Future when they were designing the ship and building the ship, which is kind of crazy to think about. I mean, they even changed the stage itself. It has, you'll see on the stage, it has a little step up on there. That was all designed and built for Back to the Future. So that makes sense that they'll have a 10-year contract and then they'll try to extend it. And of course, the performers, they only stay on the ship for probably like 9 to 10 months, and then they switch them out with a different cast. And it sounds like the first cast may come back for the third switch out, and etc. So,
well, it's not unusual for you can't come back directly, like that's too much time on the ship. So they go and I guess take a break or work somewhere, and then whenever that next opportunity comes available, they already know it. So why wouldn't they come back? I mean, it's something they're already familiar with.
So thought all that process was kind of interesting. Actually, hearing the Q&A was pretty interesting. But nothing really to film, obviously, except the DeLorean. That was kind of cool. And since we can't film the show, that's probably all you're going to get from us in terms of content of what the show looks like. But we will give a review after we see it later tonight. So if you guys didn't know, there's a bunch of planets out on decks. Actually, various amounts of decks on Star of the Seas. And they're basically just statues of people, planets, I guess is the best way to describe it. It's art, basically. But it's a fun little way to do a scavenger hunt. And so if you're curious to know where they're all located, I'll put up on screen what we've been...
We'll comment below, and we'll tell you.
Well, I'll also put a video with a little description on where...
Yeah.
Why not?
That's cheating.
I'm going to do it.
This is
So anyway, so you'll find that they're all on different decks on 5. There's actually a couple on 5. There's one obviously at Central Park, and then there's some up on Surfside area as well. So it's kind of fun little way to go find where they're all at. But yeah, it was something to do on a sea day for sure. But anyways, we also discovered we have about another 30 ducks still to hide. So we're going to go hide some ducks right now on the last day of our cruise. And hopefully people can find them and like and subscribe. Let us know if you do find a duck and you're watching this video.
If you were on Star with us.
Yeah, let us know that you found one of our ducks. That would be kind of cool. We've had that happen before, so be the next one. And that's the game plan right now. And then I think we were going to probably head down, maybe see Admiral Awesome one last time for his 2 o'clock show, since we'll probably miss his bedtime.
Yeah, we will miss the bedtime.
Because then we'll go to the Aqua Show Part 2, or secondary show. It's not the main show. It's called Pirates and Mermaids. And they already got that set up down in the Aqua Theater. So kind of want to see that and see how good that is, or if it's worth going to see or not. But for now, let's go hide some ducks. Get those out there and let, hopefully, kids find some. Now that hiding ducks in Central Park is no longer allowed on any Royal Caribbean cruise ship, it's actually kind of hard to find places during the day when everyone's out to hide ducks.
We're gonna hide one in Rover's
Sailor?
Oh, we're gonna hide one in Sailor's
restroom area.
Restroom area.
Maybe she'll find it, maybe not. Who knows? Someone will definitely find it no matter what, for sure. But right now we're out on the jogging track, so this is the next best place to start to hide some things. I think probably workers will probably find them mostly down here, but that's still good enough for us. Dance party in the elevator! Well, so long, Admiral Awesome, as we're packing up our room right now, packing everything away. Admiral Awesome always is truly awesome, and we're actually really, really excited that we will hopefully, supposed to, see him on Legend of the Seas when we get on that ship.
We sure will be disappointed if we don't, but...
Yeah, well, my hopes are up, and that's one of the things I'm going to be looking forward to. So hopefully he does appear on Legend of the Seas, like his schedule appears like it's going to be. So it'd be really cool to see him again, especially with the kids being 1 year older, and get to reconnect with him once again on Legend of the Seas. But for now, guys, we're going to go over to the Pirates and Mermaids show, and that's in the Aquadome, so it will be another water show that we haven't seen yet. So let's go see if that's a really good show. Obviously, I don't have expectations as well as
It's not going to be like the main Aqua show, but it'll still be fun and something to watch.
Yeah, it seems like it's definitely geared towards kids. So let's go see if it is just that or if it's really for everyone. But we'll definitely give a review on how good or how mediocre or bad or awesome it is. Great Scott, that was one great.
Dad, you sound like a pirate like that.
Wow, you guys. So Back to the Future is one amazing show that you have to see. You cannot miss that when you come on Saturday.
I missed it.
Yeah, you did.
You did. The kids wanted to go to Kids Club.
I
And
like Kids Club because I had a fun party there.
Kids Club.
Well, I got to enjoy the show.
I like it. Ice cream.
So what was your thoughts on the show? I have some thoughts on it.
10 out of 10. Don't you call this
Well, I don't have any real thoughts. I just thought it was one of the best shows, if not the best show I've seen.
I mean, I think all the lights and all the special effects that they do within the show is absolutely amazing. How they introduce the DeLorean when it comes on stage for the very first time.
I've never seen the movie, so now I want to go home and watch the actual movie so I can like get some more context.
Yeah, I've obviously seen the movie, and it's actually pretty dang close to the movie. It's kind of like when we saw Wizard of Oz when we were on Icon. It was really close to the same storyline and followed the same kind of sets and scenes. Obviously, way less, actually, no real singing except for Marty McFly and his band in the movie. Obviously, there's a lot more shows are singing here because it's a Broadway show. But it was really, really incredible. Yes, I
Keep singing. Is Pirates and Mermaids on like a show or like on Netflix or Disney or something like that?
No. So going from that review of Back to the Future, which, you know, I have to give it a 10 out of 10 for sure.
That was fun.
Going over to the Pirates and Mermaids, since we haven't given you any update on that. Compared to Torque, obviously it's not even close.
I mean, it's a kid show.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, for sure.
It's definitely good, but like obviously not on the same level as Torque.
Yeah, so just to give you an idea, if Torque was a 10 out of 10, I would give this like a 6.5, 6.7 out of 10. I'm not saying it's a bad show. Do not take that the wrong way. I'm just saying in terms of like amazing level, 10 out of 10 for Torque, 6.7 out of 10 for Pirates and Mermaids. Only because, I mean, there's just so much more that was happening with Torque. But yeah, it is a good show to go see for sure, but if you miss it, it's probably not the end of the world. But
I mean, it's a kid thing, so I would take my kids. I probably wouldn't go just myself unless I just needed something to do.
Yeah, for sure. And I think we even saw one guy that we saw, it was either on Allure or Harmony's water show, who is now on Star of the Seas. We don't know that for a fact, but he looks really similar to one of the guys that we had seen on one of those two. I can't remember. Yeah. It was a shark type thing. But anyways, it was a good show. Go see it if you can. But definitely it's more geared towards kids, I would say. But yeah, guys, that kind of unfortunately brings the end to our video here. We'll actually wrap everything up when we get back at home after we see our dogs and all that fun stuff. But yeah, bags are out in the hallway. The saddest part of the cruise has come. We will be traveling back home tomorrow, unfortunately. But we do have like $70 worth of arcade money we still have to spend, and it's $9.50. So that's what we're going to do. But we'll sign off this video for sure, 100%, when we get back home. So yeah, any last words? How did everyone love this ship?
Good.
Wow, what a great review. Anyways, we'll also talk to my parents and see how they felt about the ship. Obviously, we didn't really see them all that much on the cruise. They were doing their own thing, which totally
Well, I mean,
was
we
cool.
hang out with Surfside a lot, and like, who wants to do that when you don't have kids? So.
Well, and you know, it's their first time on any kind of Icon class ship, and so they were exploring, I hope, as much as they really wanted and got to do everything they wanted to do. So yeah, Willie will give you their little 2 cents once we talk to them a little bit more about how they felt about the whole experience. With that, guys, we'll see you back at home. See you guys later. Thanks for liking and subscribing. I'll say that all over again when we get home. All right, later. Well, we made it back home, everyone, and believe it or not, as we are disembarking or waiting to disembark, we hit 5,000 subscribers, which is pretty awesome. So thanks to every one of you for liking and subscribing, specifically subscribing to our channel. It's completely awesome. Never really expected us to hit 5,000, especially this year.
Yeah.
And so it's been amazing to see.
Christmas gift.
Yeah, absolutely. So thank you for everyone who's subscribed to the channel and following, especially of those who always leave comments and interact with the channel as well. So we thank every single one of you for that. Now, hopefully, who knows, by the next cruise, we could hit 10,000, which would be absolutely insane. But yeah, so we did get back, did talk to my parents a little bit about what they thought about Star of the Seas, and it seems like they liked it a lot.
Yeah.
My dad's one comment was it felt luxury,
yeah.
which I'm not sure what that really meant, but it seemed like they liked it a whole lot. Especially my mom really liked the room, the infinity window going up and down, or not infinity, infinite window that goes up and down in the balcony room, which is one of the first rooms we ever had on an Icon class ship, which we do agree we like that room a lot as well. So a couple of things that I just wanted to mention that I really liked about the cruise ship was, of course, the Aquadome Market food changes. That's one of the big ones for me.
I never ate there on Icon. Didn't really like anything, and now like I'm pretty sure like a couple days straight, all I was eating like for my main meal was the barbecue burger.
Yeah, so the barbecue is brand new to Star of the Seas. Obviously, crepes is on Icon and Star, which is pretty nice because that's probably the most popular one is the crepes. But for sure, the barbecue one was a big hit too. I really like that as well.
I think they nailed that one.
Out of all the fast food, though, for me, Base Camp was number one, the smash burger. And, of course, they fixed the pretzels from Icon to Star. On Icon, if you recall, Mom tried them one time, and they were a bit crunchy. But now they're nice and soft and pretty warm. So definitely got that fixed on Star of the Seas. So that was a good little transition of fixing things that maybe most people don't even realize.
Yeah.
But Base Camp for me was one of the big ones, and then of course going to Aquadome Market was another quick place to go to get really good fast food, if you will. But overall, the shows were amazing. As we've talked about before, I think the Aqua Show was probably the best Aqua Show.
Yeah, number one
for any cruise that we've been on. And then, of course, Back to the Future was just out of this world amazing in terms of the effects, visual effects they were putting into the...
And for me, it was like I've never even seen Back to the Future, and I still thought it was amazing. Yeah. Made me want to try to go watch the movies just so I could get some background to it.
Yeah, and so on Legend, it's going to be Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, which should be really cool too. I mean, they keep upping their game from Icon to Star, so can't wait to see that when we go on there in November. But for everything else, guys, we've kind of covered everything that's kind of changed throughout all the other videos, so go watch our past video vlogs of Star of the Seas. Hope you enjoyed all of those as well. Maybe you got some laughter out of it, maybe some tips and tricks we shared you didn't know. But for now, we're signing off of this great adventure, and can't wait for our next one, which unfortunately isn't until like June.
Yeah, at least for now.
For a cruise, but with us, you never know.
Never know what will pop up.
Yeah, you just have no idea. But you have to stay tuned, subscribe, and you'll find out with us. So thanks for liking, subscribing. Thanks for helping us hit 5,000. And we love you guys, and we'll see you guys on the next big adventure. So see you guys later. Bye. Great Scott, that was
Check in the Gskis, you know we're rare. Check in, it's the Gskis.